Hi, everybody. I hope you're doing great today. Today, I want to put forth the idea that this is a time of new beginnings. This is a time where we need to look at the old systems and ideologies and decide for ourselves if we want to continue on that path of the old or if we want to move in a new direction. So, the old systems represent the war machine, military industrial complex, and coming from a place of fear. The way forward is going to be the opposite of that, coming from a place of love. But how do we heal this chasm that is between us, even our own people within our own society? I know a lot of people unfriended people on their social media because they voted differently, or perhaps some of the things they said or represent just seems nuts to some of us. But the way to heal, the way to solve this perplexing problem of division and not understanding each other is listening to each other, coming from a place of love and listening with an open heart as we move forward. Now, I've talked about listening with an open heart and processing things in through your heart first before you take it into your thinking part of your brain. And that's what I want to touch on again today in a short way. There's two options ahead of us right now. One is that we will continue to support the idea of war, the military-industrial complex, systems and corporations that feed into the war machine. Or option number two is we say, no more to war. It's not even part of our thinking and consciousness. There's no place for it anymore. And so where do you stand on that? What do you think? When I ask my guides, how do I move forward and promote that idea? It always comes back to look at yourself coming from a place of love. If you're coming from a place of love, then you're going to listen with an open heart and an open mind to the other side and what they have to say. And so part of our healing has to do with listening to perspectives that we might not agree with, but listening with an open heart. And then choosing right now as we move forward, choosing choice number one, we're going to be okay with the system that has been in play that allows us to have 22 wars on our planet right now. Or we say, nope, I'm going to visualize, I'm going to create, I'm going to jump on the timeline of love and peace. I'm going to promote a place that comes from love and peace. A lot of us have been doing that forever and ever, but now it's very clear we have to choose what timeline we're going to be on. Part of the old regime or part of the new, where we move away from the idea that killing other people is okay. There's no other animals that kill each other the way we do. What's that about? So anyway, what timeline are you going to go with? Are you going to go with the old, where we're promoting war, or at least standing on the sidelines where it's happening around us, or the second one, where we're visualizing and promoting coming from a place of love and peace? And what that looks like in our everyday life is being kind and listening to others with an open heart. We don't have to agree with what they're doing or saying, but we can listen. And what are we going to give back instead? Love, not fear, not judgment. I have a lot of friends, myself included. I got rid of a couple people on my social media because we had such differences of opinion. And I always felt a little weird about that because our differences shouldn't separate us. In a way, they should bring us closer together. And so that's where I'm coming from. That's the timeline that I'm jumping on, which is envisioning love and coming from a place of love and saying no more to war. No more war. What are your thoughts? Leave your comments below. And blessings.